can see how it kind of swings upwards as well. And suddenly you can have a super high curve underneath.
Right. Yeah, so you can avoid the curbs here. See. What's up guys, Supercar Blondie here at the Koenigsegg stand at the Geneva International Motor Show. And this is the car that everyone was expecting, but there were a lot of surprises. This is the Jesko, not the Ragnarok. We're about to talk to Christian, the owner of Koenigsegg, to find out everything about this car, and I tell you, you are going to be surprised.
Good to see you.
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I know, you've been super busy running everywhere. So, oh, we've got the camera already on it. Oh my God. Wow, he's on it. Okay, Christian is here and everyone is here. This is like the social stand of the whole show. But more importantly, we have the latest Koenigsegg that I wanted to talk to you about. Can we wander over this way? This is the Jesko, and this is not the name that everyone was expecting. Right? The Ragnarok. Everyone's talking about the Ragnarok. But you've actually named this car after your father.
Yeah, and he didn't know about it until we unveiled it.
Wow.
So we even sent him like a fake press release when he asked to read up on it. We called it the Dominera. And he said, is that really a good name? Yeah, that's the only thing we came up with.
No way. Oh, that's fantastic.
So he was like almost falling over.
Wow.
Said, what?
Really? So you kept it a secret from him all that time?
Not that easy, but
wow.
And I asked him afterwards, did you really not know? He said, no, I had no clue.
That's amazing. So it wasn't just kept from the public, it was actually kept from his father. Why, is there something about this car that you felt like you should name it after your father?
Yeah, so I mean there are a lot of special things about this car. We have a completely new transmission, 9-speed, homegrown, multi-clutch transmission.
I want to talk to you more about that. Definitely.
We have a beefed up engine with new cylinder heads to comply with new emission regulations coming up, but also to give more power. We have a new turbo system with anti-lag.
What doesn't it have?
It does have rear wheel steering.
It has everything. It
has robotized bodywork.
What power does it have? What's the power?
Yeah, so on your regular gas, US 91 or European 95, it's 1280 horsepower.
Okay, yep.
And like many of our cars, you can fill it up with ethanol, E85 fuel, which you can find in the US in many places, in some places in Europe, a lot of places in Sweden on the gas stations. And then you get 1600 horsepower.
Oh wow, on the ethanol?
Ethanol.
Isn't that interesting?
It's higher octane and it cools the cylinder, so we can boost harder and use more ignition timing.
That is so interesting. So when you see someone at the ethanol station, you know exactly what's going down. They're boosting their car, specifically this car, the Jesko, from 1300 horsepower to 1600 horsepower. There are just so many different technical elements to these cars. It's just incredible. You are known for completely reworking engines and transmissions and everything. This is all you're doing.
Well, it's our team as well.
Yeah, of
actually,
course,
this transmission, many of the things I come up with, kind of, but this transmission was one of our engineers. We sat down, so what kind of transmission are we going to use for the car?
Yeah.
Backwards, forwards, pros and cons, weight, size, and then he says, you know, I have an idea. What about if we do this and this and this? Well, if that worked, someone would have already done it.
Right.
And then we check, no one has done it.
No one is doing what you're doing.
Why hasn't anyone done it? We couldn't understand it, so then we started calculating and simulating. It works. So why shouldn't we do it? So
wow.
Let's do it.
You are always the one to come out with, you know, this new technology, like with the Agera, for example, it has no gearbox.
Exactly.
You know, who would have thought about that?
Right, so we saved a lot of gears there for this car.
Yeah, right. So all the gears that you saved there, you put into this car. So this has 9. What's so interesting is that you can skip 3 gears at a go.
Or how many? You can jump from 9 to first, or first to 9, as long as the controlling system allows it, so you don't over rev your engine or under rev it.
Right.
So
but it will control that automatically.
Exactly. So if you're cruising on the highway in 9th gear, low RPM, and then you want to go for it, you push the gear lever as full forward as much as you can, and then it will just jump maybe, well, to the lowest gear it can. We might be third gear or something.
Yeah.
So as fast as the DCT jumps to the next gear. So it just goes BAM! Like this.
Wow. So
with
the
no
RPM
in between.
just goes from like 2,000
Like,
to...
Exactly,
What is
and
it,
you just
actually?
go.
What
It's
is the highest?
8,500 RPM.
So you can jump from like 2,000 to 8.5 in a split second.
Exactly. This is a pretty cool feature if you film inside here.
Yeah.
You can see this instrument cluster. It's not an instrument cluster, but it's kind of
It's analog.
It's an analog gyro, which moves.
It's up a little bit.
Yeah, it moves with the G-forces. It's completely analog, and it doesn't. It's not powered by anything. It's just affected by the G-forces.
So it is just in itself determining what G-force it feels as an instrument, and it reflects directly on that instrument.
So it's just a fun play with natural forces.
Wow.
And so it's like ball bearings inside and weights that are affected by the G-force, and you get a readout.
Well, here we are sitting in the car. Here, this is very cool too. This is all new. As you turn the wheel,
it stays flat as you turn the wheel.
very cool. So as you turn the wheel, you can I know, this is just so crazy. And so here you're going to see the RPMs, and here you're going to see the kilometers per hour, and then you've got all the rest like the fuel gauge, etc. on the outside here. And here, if you look at this, this is what Christian's talking about here on the gear stick.
Yes.
If it'll focus, yeah. So when you want to push it from 9th gear into, say, 3rd, you just push that all the way forward.
Exactly.
Yeah?
You can feel you have two kind of clicks backwards and forwards.
And then if you want to go up a gear, then it's back this way.
Yeah.
So that's up a gear. And so if I want to push it, if I want to go all the way down, you just push it all the way forward.
Two clicks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. And that'll put it in the gear that it feels is right to get the most power out of the engine immediately.
Right.
Oh, man, you are a genius, Christian.
Thank you.
Wow, this is incredible. Okay, and anything else here internally
you have the
that...
fully robotized bodywork, like on the Regera. You can control it from the remote or the screen.
Yep. All the doors, boot.
We have a new improved door hinge. So now the door also moves upwards to clear any kind of curb, so you can park very close to a curb, which was a little bit of an issue before.
Okay, because it just came up like this, right? So now it goes up and up.
And we didn't add any components. We just twisted and bended kind of the ones we had, and then whoops, we got a new movement and a new patent.
Wow. It's you're constantly thinking of not only power but drivability, which I really like.
Yeah, it should be usable. So you have a lot of storage space, you have a glove box here,
look at that.
you have cup holders here, there. So it's kind of practical. You have a wireless charging for your phone in this glove box.
Really? Can it open? Can we have a look?
Let's see. Here, open it. There you go. So you can slide your phone in there.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. So there's wireless charging for your phone just here in the glove box. Man, it's just got the best of all worlds. Power, technical, advance, and drivability. I mean, in something like this, you would never expect 2 cup holders. Not even 1, 2.
Right.
Your passenger gets one as well.
Exactly.
Have you ever taken a Koenigsegg through McDonald's drive-thru?
Many times. Actually, many times.
And that's when you know this car works as an everyday driver, as well as, you know, something on the track.
Absolutely, it's absolutely a blast on a track. That's of course the main focus, but we try really not to sacrifice everyday usability.
Yeah, and what about the roof? I mean, this comes free.
It comes off.
Yeah.
So in this version, which is our most track-focused version, we actually screw the roof in. So it takes a little bit longer to take it off, but it makes the roof a part of the stiffness of the chassis. And as this car has the maximum downforce package, there is actually an air duct in the front luggage compartment. So this doesn't fit there right now.
Okay.
But then we have a lower drag version where you have a snap-in roof.
Yes.
And a different ducting with slightly less downforce, still a lot.
Right.
And then you can slot it in there.
Puts in the front.
It depends on, you want to break the ultimate lap record?
Yeah.
Or is it okay if it's half a second slower?
For me, yeah. I mean, look, half a second, and it means you can just push off the roof in the California sunshine or wherever you are and pop it in the boot in front of you, and it just makes it super, super drivable. How many of these are going to be made?
So we're making 125.
Okay.
And before the show, we had 83 down payments before anyone had seen the car in reality.
Yeah.
We have now in 1.5 days signed 27 more contracts, and
so
the
they're
down
only
payments are plopping in. So we'll see. Maybe we're
so about
sold
24 to go then.
Something like that.
Oh man, where's the bank? I need to go get some money out.
So I'll show you this feature as
Yes.
well with the robotized skin. You can see how the car is now closing itself.
Yes.
So this is what we call the show mode,
Yeah.
where it just does
Where everything's in. And can you show us when you open this how it goes up as well?
So if you remember your traditional
Yes.
Koenigsegg's is quite tight to the ground about this height. Now that I open this door, if you look close, you can see how it kind of swings upwards as well. Suddenly you can have a super high curve underneath it.
Right. Yeah, so you can avoid the curbs here. See, it's got quite a lot more clearance here.
And now the car is in track mode, so if you have it in normal mode, it would be even a little bit higher.
Ah, right, okay.
And that's hydraulically adjusted.
So both the front and the back
Goes up.
and down.
Exactly.
Okay, by how much?
About 55 millimeters in total.
Oh, that's quite a lot.
It's quite a lot.
Yeah.
And now this is the lowest.
Yeah, okay. And so you said there's going to be more than one version.
Yeah, so one high downforce version, which is this one, which has 880 kilos of downforce at 250 kilometers per hour,
Yeah.
which is the most extreme number I have heard of in the industry. And then we have a version which has about half amount of that downforce. It's still a good track car, but instead of this huge wing and huge splitter,
Yeah.
it looks a little bit different. And you have like standing rakes for high-speed stability.
Okay.
And that car we have simulated to do over 300 miles per hour. And then you can also store your roof in the front. You can have electric seats if you want, because a few more grams doesn't matter for top speed.
So is this going to beat the Agera RS when it comes to...
This is the replacement of the Agera RS for sure.
So this is going to beat everything the Agera RS was capable of doing.
That's the idea.
So 0 to 400 and back down to 0 again.
Should be faster.
Should be even faster. I think it was, what, 33 seconds? Something around that?
Let me think now. We were, exactly.
10 seconds
It was,
slower than Bugatti,
You have a
right?
good memory.
Yeah.
It was a 9.9 down from a 400 and
Yeah.
was 23 up. So yeah, 33.
So it's going to be quicker than 33 seconds.
Yeah,
from
let's
0
try.
and
Let's
back.
say we'll try under 30.
Wow. Okay, I want to be there to witness that. That is insane. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations. It always is so exciting to see what you come up with. I don't know where you guys get these ideas. It's crazy. It's amazing.
During the coffee breaks.
Yeah, or maybe some champagne, huh?
Could be.
Thank you very much,
Well,
Christian.
thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Thank
Enjoy
you.
the show.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
There you go, guys. So that is the new Jesko. And oh god, I just keep falling in love with Koenigsegg over and over and over again, because they think outside the box. They keep pushing those boundaries. No one has come up with a transmission like that. There we have it. New here at the Geneva International Motor Show. Please give this video a quick thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, because we have got so much coming. This is the channel where you see the coolest supercars and hypercars in the world. For now, I'm out. Love ya.